I am finally here to give you guys a review of what I thought about One Punch Man Season 1. Yes, I have finally decided to sit down and just watch it. And to be honest, that's exactly what I did. I just sat down and I binge watched the whole first season. Um, and I gotta say, I did enjoy One Punch Man. Um, I really did. Okay, for those of you that do not know, One Punch Man is basically starts off where you have a guy named Saitama, and he basically trains himself to become a hero, but he ends up becoming so strong that he defeats everybody and anybody that crosses his path with one punch. So, he's a hero for fun, and he reached the point where it's like, he's tired of beating everybody with just one punch. Like, there are times in the anime where he beats somebody with one punch and he's like, it only took one punch again? God damn it! Like, he's just screaming at the top of his lungs. So he eventually ends up meeting a cyborg who he pretty much, without fully realizing it, kind of takes him under his wing, and his name is Genos. Now, Genos looks at Saitama as his master, and he wants to be trained by him. And throughout the series, yes, Genos gets his tail handed to him quite a few times, but I gotta say, after he gets his upgrades, Genos ends up becoming one of my favorite characters of One Punch Man, for the simple fact that, as most of you guys know, I love epic shit. Like, I love epic shit. So, Genos always delivered. Whether he got his ass whooped or not, he always ended up giving me epic shit. The only thing with Saitama, the only reason he really didn't give me epic shit until the very last episode is because he defeated everybody with one punch. Um, but okay, so I'm getting off track. So, the two of them, they want to be recognized. Well, especially Saitama, he wants to be recognized for his heroism on deeds that he's done, but is never put out in the public. So they go to Heroes for Hire, where they go to the Hero Association, which is basically it's like signing up for the government, and they rank you. Now, Saitama completely obliterates the entire physical department of it, but not so much on the testing part. So he gets ranked to C, and Genos, since he's a cyborg, obliterates everything and gets an S rank. Gets his upgrade. Him and Saitama, they train. They do a little sparring match. That's when I fell in love with Genos. Point blank. Is when he trained with Saitama. I mean, when he was sparring with Saitama. And, even though he couldn't really catch him, or pretty much like land a blow, I didn't give a damn. Like, I was like, holy shit, like, this is epic. And then, not to mention, like, in the later episodes, you had like this bad guy, I think his name was like Sea King, whooping everybody's ass. Everybody, even S rank, everybody. Genos came and handled business, but he got distracted trying to save people, lost an arm, still was whooping ass. With one arm was still whooping ass. And he only lost that fight because he sacrificed himself to save someone. And then Saitama shows up, beats him with one punch. And that's what I meant. Like, that's the only reason Genos is my favorite other than Saitama, is because Genos always gave me an epic ass fight. Now at the end, Saitama gave me my epicness. I got an epic ass fight out of Saitama when he fought damn, I forgot his name. But like that alien dude with like one eye here, eye symbol on his chest, and he was like changing colors, and he was green and light green and black and purple and white, like him. Powerful as fuck. He was powerful as fuck. He was an alien, came in this big ass alien spaceship. I got my epic fight from Saitama, but you could tell from Saitama that he still didn't really get the challenge that he still was looking for. you know, he said that the dude was strong, but he still didn't get like that epic ass fight that he's been looking for. Because at this point, Saitama he doesn't have a care in the world. You can punch him, kick him, whoop his ass. It's almost like he doesn't even feel pain. Now he claims that he has like this workout regimen that he did to get his power, which is complete horseshit. Okay, I don't care what he says. I don't care what the writers say. It's horseshit. His regimen was pretty much running a certain amount of distance. I forgot how far, but running a certain amount of distance every single day for what he said, 2 years, 3 years, something like that. Doing 100 push-ups and 100 sit-ups every single day, and do it even if it breaks your bones, even if your arms are, even if you're tired, you're exhausted, you can't push yourself. Keep going until you hit that 100. That's basically what he was saying. Genos didn't believe a single word out of his mouth. But anyway, One Punch Man season 1 was awesome. They have been greenlit for season 2. I'm not sure when it comes out, but I will be tuning in when it comes out for season 2. I truly did enjoy it. Like I said, I got an epic ass fight from Saitama at the end. And like this alien was powerful as fuck. I'm so mad I can't remember his name. But he was giving it to Saitama. And I mean, granted, every time Saitama hit him, it blew off a body part, but he was able to regenerate. And like he just kept getting stronger and was whooping his ass. Even hit him so far, he hit Saitama to the moon. Saitama jumped off the moon, came back down, finally gave a serious punch which obliterated him. And like you saw, like they took the shot out of Earth, and you saw Earth, and like all the clouds, like the direction that he gave that serious punch, like parted the clouds, and it was just like parting the sea. Like, you ever see like TV shows or cartoons where like traffic is being parted or something is parted? It's just like, it's like this, like that. That's exactly what the clouds look like. So, and mind you, everything like in the middle that's being parted, that's the clear blue sky you've ever seen in your life, because all the clouds got pushed away. Like, it was crazy. But yeah, other than that, he never used a serious punch. He always used like consecutive normal punches, and it was still like ripping off people's body parts. Like, shit was crazy. But yo, his facial expressions, he had such simple ass facial expressions. It was so hilarious. And like his reasoning for getting serious at certain moments was hilarious. Like, there was this one guy that they were fighting, and Saitama wasn't taking it serious until he kind of, like, he was trying to go shopping. And he was trying to catch a sale that was, let's say, for instance, the sale was only on, let's say, a Saturday at 8 o'clock, right? He realized, he was like, holy shit, today's Sunday. Got pissed, whooped ass, just to realize that they still had time to go shopping because it was actually Saturday. I don't know what it was, but that shit had me crying. And like his just simple ass face, like everybody sees Saitama and is just like, nah, he can't be that strong. Ain't nothing special about him. He looks normal. Like, he got a bald head, he got big ass eyes at times. Like, but there are times in the anime where Saitama looks epic as shit. Okay, like, you just gotta watch the anime. Like, he looks epic at times. But like I said earlier, season 2 has been greenlit. They're saying that they're gonna go further into Saitama's history, where you're gonna actually see him train, and you're gonna see him at a point in time where he still had hair. Because at the very, very, very beginning of this anime, the very, very beginning of the first episode, you saw Saitama with hair. And like he even said, like, he doesn't have excitement for fighting anymore. He doesn't, like I said, he doesn't have a care in the world, even if he's getting his ass whooped. Like, he doesn't even look like he feels pain. But yeah, so they're saying that they're gonna go more into the backstory. I want him to get more into Metal Knight. Metal Knight is like this other S-ranked hero that supposedly Genos has to keep an eye out for some reason. Like, we don't really know. The top ranking the number one S rank hero, forgot his name. You never see him fight, but he criticizes everybody for what they do. I'm waiting to see him fight. And I want Saitama to get his epic ass fight that he's looking for. The fight that brings back excitement to him. That's what I want. Like, I can't wait for them to do that. I don't know if they are, but I can't wait. So now, Reddit, post your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about One Punch Man the very first time you saw it. I know that I'm very, very far behind. I'm just now catching up and watching One Punch Man. But I'm glad that I decided to check it out. It was a very entertaining and epic season. Yeah, there was just certain moments that literally had me rolling. So I'm so glad that I listened to you guys when a lot of you guys were telling me to check it out. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little review. Hopefully I didn't make it too long, and let me know what you guys thought about One Punch Man Season 1 the very first time you saw it. Can't wait to see what some of you guys have to say. Until next time, y'all. We're on our way to, well, I was about to say 10K. I'm still not used to it. We're on our way to 50K. Ride or die now, riders. We out.